Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Okay, we got about 6 minutes to go. I actually took a long here based off of these big orders it holding here. So, still got something going on over here, so I might be muted for a little bit. Okay, here comes.
Stockwet said I've taken John's course. If
Mm.
anyone would like feedback, I'm happy to give it privately and confidentially.
Wow.
Heath said whoa.
Nice. That's a really strong, very, very strong there. What was the actual number? Oh, 2.87 and 2. Forget which number is which again. Good bid to cover ratio. 2.7 versus 2.5. They're very healthy. Yeah. Kisa, whoa. But
Heath said long 02.00.
I don't know. I'm thinking about taking it off right here. I don't know. I mean, if it's going to hold these two prices, then it could go up to the high of the day, but it's just an awful lot.
Heath said, "Oh damn. Nice
Yeah.
play, Seth."
Thank you, Keith. Okay. I'm going to let it calm down a little bit now, and maybe I'll take another one.
Heath said, "Scratch."
That one's the robot. That would have been a good one, Keith, to have taken a tick on. Watch, now that I'm out, it's going to go up and make the new high of day.
Alligator said, "Keith, now you're going to have your OVH winking face."
Yeah. Yeah, Keith was the one that said we could get an overnight high after the auction. I think he might be right.
Heath said, "Yeah. Technically it shouldn't have even stopped me out. 5 cars traded there. Dumb sim."
That's my more narrow Damon doesn't like it. I have to go fix that later
Heath
today.
said, "Woohoo, I was right, smiling face with open mouth, LOL." Heath said, "Would have been stopped anyway."
He would have been stopped at anyways, yeah. Well, I was kind of wondering when we were printing 100,000 there if we were going to push through, but then, you know, clearly it didn't. The way it ticked down, that's why I got out there. But if you were concerned about your positioning, you know, you could just take one tick there.
Heath said yeah. It was probably worth holding onto and taking a tick or two loss if I was wrong. It was
probably worth holding onto and taking a tick or two loss if I was wrong. Oh, I don't need to read it. I do have the voice reading it. I don't have the headphones on right now. Yeah, it didn't sound too complicated.
Dominic said I took away 4 ticks when I jumped in short at the top.
Just because
I definitely could have gotten more, but is a bit slow getting out.
It sounded pretty simple.
Dominic said FV that is.
All right, hey, thank you guys. You still hear me? Yeah. That move that Dominic made, I'm sitting here thinking about that now, and I'm like, is that actually a good way to play it? Because we know that there's a tendency for them to go up.
Dominic said gutsy for sure.
We knew that there was some large players positioning themselves long before the thing. That's why I kept it, even though there was the pull, because I saw that guy had bought 123. Somebody had sold 31.5, but he was losing, and we were at 123.005 or 0.5, and that's why I stayed long. But then Dominic, seeing this,
Dominic said I saw it up high stalling out, so I just jumped in.
Yeah, Dominic's play is, yes, it does tend to go up, but it doesn't tend to like go up and then take a second leg. It just tends to go up and then settle a little bit and then melt up the rest of the day. So saying, okay, it stalled out a little bit in getting out. Now, I wish I had seen that place that he was talking about, because I kind of saw it and I was thinking, oh, maybe I should get out here at +8. And then it just fell too quickly. And I was like, well, now I kind of have to, I want to wait and see what happens. I mean, you could maybe possibly still go long here and melt up. I think that we could still see the high of the day.
Dominic said a month ago I would have thrown in a limit order up there and lost it all. But with your advice I switched to just throw in a market order to get in quicker. So thanks to you, Seth. LOL.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, in a place like that, I think you have to enter with market orders for sure. Especially if you can catch it. If you can catch the edge. But did you already took profit on it, right? You took away 4 ticks from the top. Oh, so it's still right at your exit price. And it's still right at my exit price too. Isn't that interesting? So we both just traded both extremes of it and ended up getting out at the same place. Hence why it's just sitting here. That's kind of funny how the market can be that crazy and then just kind of, okay, we're done. Look at it in ZB. All this happened in less than a minute. It's crazy. Oh, look, they're doing a survey at Top Step Trader. You know, they had that guy come into our Discord looking to interview people too. So I wonder what they're doing over there at Top Step, if they think they need to make some changes and they're trying to figure out what they need to do. I wonder if ZF is gonna do a VWAP trade. There's people short. All these guys want fills, I think. You notice how look at the DOM here. There was the pull right there. Then when it happened, they pulled all of the liquidity back up to here, and now we're just getting to where they put all of their orders at the bottom. That's why I think it might be a VWAP bounce trade. Buying 15 would be okay. But I kind of think that if you got filled at 15, that it would be likely to tick to 10, even though we're in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like if you get filled there, then maybe it's not such a good trade. See? Exactly like what I was saying. It'd tick right through you. Now that people are holding it, maybe it's an okay trade. I don't see any reason to be taking it here, though.
Sludge said it's free.
Okay, that was a good tick up there. Whoa. 2 ticks. Oh, Keith took the 1/2. Is that how it shows it on your platform? Is like with another mark there?
ETH said just waited for the aggressive buying.
Oh yeah. Problem though is that we're still in the zipper and they didn't try and push it out the top. Oh man. I stopped it dead. This does look long because notice how after the jump they didn't sell it. Yep, there you go.
Heath said yeah, always good if there isn't aggressive selling shortly after. Still a little skeptical.
Yeah. Well, these gaps where it goes 2 ticks in a row without trading back
Dominic
and
said what are
the
those
end,
bars that you're pointing to?
not very common. That's his cumulative delta. I think the one is cumulative delta and then the blue is volume on Keith's chart there.
Heath said yeah. The yellow is uptick / downtick delta and the blue and red are uptick and downtick volume.
Uh-huh.
Heath said they are the same thing, just different ways to look at it.
Right. Well, they ticked down there, didn't they? The thing is if they're going to take the high of the day, you could still get in at 3, right? I don't know if I'm gonna stick around that long though. This is my lunch break. So
Dominic said okay. Thank you, comma.
that's not good.
Dominic said tough day for sure.
Hmm. Okay. You still in, Keith? I think that was really good for you, that tick right
Heath
there.
said yeah.
Yeah.
Heath said had my limit ready to get out though.
Your mouse is probably right over it.
Heath said yep lol.
Well, it looks like it could be basing out here, but they didn't take it right there. Come on, somebody buy the rest of 2.5 so I don't look
Heath
like a
said need
fool.
to break 2.5.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, there it is in the 5-year. Oh, sweet, they both tick together. Okay, well, the good news is that it looks like those guys at 3 are people that are long with us and want to get out. The bad news is that those people at 3 are longs that want to get out, and there's 4,000 of them, and they're not budging.
Heath said budge.
Pull. I don't know, this action, some of this action today that it's kind of returning to right now reminds me way too much of the kind of nonsense that you see in ZB that I hate. It's like they should be doing something, they should be pulling, they should be buying this. Ah, why aren't they doing it? Well, okay. I mean, just look at this pattern here. Should be going up. I've seen this before. It goes up. Doesn't it go up? Am I crazy? I might just be crazy.
ETH said sellers starting to come in a bit.
Yeah. There was, on those ticks down though, there was still buyers eating up a lot. So see, like that? It kind of ticked down. They bought
ETH said,
239 and put it up. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go up. It just means that they're more balanced than the market orders imply. Oh, come on. Really? Maybe like that. See, ZB is just messing with people
Trade
right
the
now.
traders said someone fake long in ZB. 0809 so someone collects for short. Large odor is a fake.
Which one? The one at 08?
Trade the traders said yes.
Sellers are definitely coming, overwhelming them though.
ETH said out +1.
Okay, now that's getting weird. Okay.
Below said what's your average target size in ZB trade the traders?
Man. For a second there in ZB, level 2 just went completely dead. This is like that same thing that what happened earlier, right? We go up, they got all excited. We go down, everybody goes away. And even though there was some aggressive selling in there, now where have they been? Especially in ZF. Gone. And it's so late in the day. There they do it again. I think some people caught on that time because that went up well awfully quickly, didn't it?
Trade the traders said target size. Or ticks. I have not fixed ticks. Below said ticks. Trade the traders said 4 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Below said cool. THX. Below said thinking we continue to range for a bit. Long at 26 UB.
Is it finally a good uptick?
ETH said long 02. Buyers starting to come back in.
Hmm.
ETH said nice below. Below said finding I do much better around this time of day, when breakouts are less probable. Below said THX.
Yeah, that was kind of how Keith was too. And someone else that was taking them late in the day. Well, there's just not as many opportunities late in the day, but The ZB still kind of looks like it wants 16. So I'm holding on.
Below said also the EMAs are respected more.
Sometimes I wonder, you know, when it's sitting here and it's going between 20 and 17. Yeah, 21 and 17 here. I wonder if there's somebody with like a 400 lot and they're saying, okay, so can you go this way? No, it's not. And he takes it off and he puts it on the other way. Like, is that person, is the change the same person or is it different people?
Heath said, well Seth, I think I might go with the 2K account and trade the 10YVS doing another combine. I've been really thinking about it. If I do, I will probably do something similar to you and
Oh, versus doing the combine. Well, cool. So I'll have some companions in losing money with me, right? Let's be hopeful, more hopeful than that.
Heath said, haha Nulu.
No, we're gonna make money.
Heath said, don't say that LOL.
No, I made I mean, if I had been trading it and assuming that my performance was the same live as it was on sim, which is unlikely, you know, I would have made 500 in December. So, but I'm still going to give it the full 2 or 3 months. Because December may have been a fluke. See, I think what we should have is we should have a system where it's like you can see everybody's trades. Ah, finally we're going somewhere. Look at that. That's a tick up right there. 3,500 right away. Yes, sir. we should have a system where like you can go in and you can see everybody's trades and, you know, their performance over a long period of time, like, you know, as long as they've been trading there, right? And then you can say, you know, once a month, like Patreon, you can choose to contribute a certain amount to them. And then they can use those funds to trade. And the people that contribute receive a certain percentage, and it would be like super small, maybe like 10 or 20% of the profits that trader makes. So it's like a crowdsourced hedge fund. And there's
no... Haha, that is an interesting idea for sure.
Oh yeah, and the thing that I think is cool about the idea is there's no like arbitrary rules anymore, right? So you can't sit down and complain and say, well, the rules of the combine are unfair because you can't make enough doing this or that or whatever the deal is. It really just comes down to, do the other people on the service believe in your performance or not? Yeah. More fair, I would think. I think you'd need a lot of people participating to get it to work, though. Well, I don't like that 4,000 right there. Okay. That's my idea. We can make it a cryptocurrency. We should write a white paper.
Out +3.
Yeah, you didn't like that one either. What was a 4,000?
Said LOL.
Why did that one not show a block order? Now I'm wondering. So it was 3/2, so there was a 2,000.
The formation was one big bull flag after all.
Yeah. I mean, it could keep going. Watch, we're gonna be all, oh, why didn't we take it?
Heath said it could for sure keep going. That was just an aggressive sell and I'm happy with my 3 ticks, haha.
Yeah. Never shame in taking a profit. That's what I wanted to see today. Too many trades today, but so we gotta watch that. Especially on Friday is one where I might take like a dozen trades and it not go anywhere. We have CPI. We're going to trade CPI and then that's it. Well, I would like to keep doing this, but it is now 12:05, which means I need to get back to it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good trading.